Do you like cute animals? In today's video, we're going to be checking out some reptiles and the best configurations to print them. So let's start. In this video, we're going to be checking out this Thorny devil lizard. So as you can see, the model consists of multiple parts. We got a plant base, rock base, the Thorny devil itself, Thorny devil head, and the pen. So let's just arrange these models to see it better what this model holds us. So as you can see, we got two grounds for this beautiful Thorny devil. As you can see, we got a rock base and a plant base. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be showing you the plant base of how to slice this one with some tips, but it will apply to the rock space. I'm choosing this one just because it looks a little bit harder, so we're gonna be choosing this one. So before printing the base, let's print the lizard itself. As you can see, this is a really nice model. He's got articulated hands and the body itself is a mesh. It's a really nice print. This is an articulated model that looks a bit different than we see with the common models. This is a really nice, it makes the body really flowy and you can play with it. It looks fantastic. As you can see, the head, the body, and the pen. The pen is used to connect both of the head to the body. So let's see the best print settings. Over here in print settings in layer and perimeters, we're going to be reducing this value to 0.16 millimeters, just because it's going to pump up a little bit of extra quality to your model. The lower the value, the better quality your model is going to turn out. In vertical shells, you can leave it at 3. Let's go to the infill. Over here in infill, we're going to select 10% of infill, so your model is really rigid. Over here in fill pattern, we're going to select gyroid. Okay, let's go to skirt and brim. This is a model that does not need any brim. It's got a good bed adhesion, so we do not need to increase the area of bed adhesion with the plate. So let's just leave as 0 brim width. Over here in support material, we do not need any support, so untoggle generate support material. For this case, we do not need any support material. So let's slice and take a look at this model, how it will turn out. So I just sliced the model. As you can see, it's gonna take 13 hours and 5 minutes. If we go down over here, it will print perfectly fine. It's got a good bed adhesion. It's recommended, as you can see, this is a assemble model. We will need just to reduce a little bit of the speed of printing, just because it's better for the overhangs and we'll have a nice tolerance for the body to move freely. So let's go back and reduce the speed. Let's go to speed. Perimeters, we're going to reduce all the values to 50 millimeters. And for the first layer print over here in 20 millimeters a second, you can leave it at 20 millimeters a second. It's crucial that all printers print at 20 millimeters a second for the first layer, because the first layer will determine if your print will flare or not, because you have got to have a good base for the model to print on itself and turn out awesome. So let's change all the values to 50. So just change all the values to 50 millimeters a second and your model is ready to print. It's going to turn out really nice and it does not need any support. That's great. Let's go to the ground base. So in this ground base, this is going to be a really nice base for our model. You can be choosing the rock one, but I really like the plant version. And all the settings I'm going to say apply to both. So as you can see, it's got this log over here, some rocks and plants. As you can see, this log does not need any support because it's on an angle that your printer can print and does not need an overhang. So let's go to the print configurations. Over here in print settings, layers and perimeters, we're going to be increasing this value to 0.24 millimeters so we can print a little bit quicker and it's going to turn out really good quality, because as it's a bigger print, the layer height does not need to be very low. And if we were to set 0.16 millimeters, it would take too much time for this print. It's going to turn out good, but it's going to take too much time. And we don't have that much time, right? Over here in vertical shells, we're going to select 3. Let's just leave it at 3. You could be reducing to 2 just to make the print quicker, as it's on a decoration model. It does not need too much rigidity because it's not going to be under stress. It's just going to sit there. So you could be reducing to 2 vertical shells. Right here in infill, we're going to be reducing to 8% in gyroid, so it's gonna take less time to print, and it's gonna be rigid as it is. Over here in fill pattern, select gyroid. In skirt and brim, we do not need any brim, just because this is a model that it's got good bed adhesion. It's really big, so we do not need any brim. Over here in support material, we do not need to generate support material, as it's a model that's optimized for printing, and we do not need any support material. Over here in speed, you can be increasing the speed for the standard value, so it's going to take less time. We do not need to reduce the speed in this case, because it does not have tiny pieces, difficult overhangs, so your standard printer speed is fine. So let's go to the plate and slice to see how it's gonna turn out. So I just sliced the model, and as you can see, let's just go down some layers over here. So it's gonna print perfectly fine. 8% is a really nice infill, so it's gonna take less time. It's gonna take 14 hours and 8 minutes, and it's gonna turn a really nice print. This is a really nice base for your Thorny Devil lizard. So this beautiful reptile is ready to print. It's a really easy assemble. So happy printing to all of you guys, and check out more of our models in stlflix.com. Bye-bye.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STL Flix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.